Hello everyone and welcome to the third round of the RFC2 Championship. I am Mons again. Well, I'm on Mons' account again, of course I am. Stealing his beautiful graphics. For this week we are at Miami for the first sprint weekend of the season. Total of three. A total of three in total. Nice one. It's three in total, and this is the first one. So, kicking it off with the sprint short quali this time, so no longer the 45 minutes of me absolute mindless waffle. Instead, it's only about 12 minutes, so that's pretty good. I am in no better state than I was. What's it? Yeah, last week. I believe something's going on with the leaderboard, which is a classic. I've pressed F and nothing is happening. This is a good start. Let me check. 1 minute. I want to get rid of that. It's not changing. Okay, I believe it's. Sorry, guys. We will actually start like watching. I believe it's this. I might have just pressed something. Oh, okay. We're just gonna. Sorry, we'll just do this really quick. Okay. Okay, it is kind of buggy at the moment. I'm not sure what it's doing. We're going to watch as Liam is on a lap. So we'll watch on board with him through this twisty Sector 1, which I personally do not like. And there's a yellow flag ahead of him. I think it's that Aston in the distance. This is really annoying me that it's not working. I'm really sorry that it's... Okay, Liam has just invalidated his first lap. So we'll go over to Elias. Okay, this is really not... Oh my god, it is... Oh, this is bugging out quite a bit, to be honest. I think a couple buttons have been pressed. And it wasn't me. Okay, well, it's kind of sorted, I guess. Maybe it's just that no one's done laps. I don't know what's going on here, to be honest. Unless they've done the exact same lap time, which I very highly doubt. It seemed... Oh my god, this is carnage so far, to be honest. Sorry, we'll just... Okay. Oh, this has gone really well so far, I can't lie. Oh, it's the tie. Oh, okay. So this could be a sprint quali thing, but I believe it is now going to give us gaps to them instead. Meaning we don't have the quali graphic for sprint quali. I hope that this is only the sprint. We will hide it for now, and we will just have to use this. But yeah, I believe that is what's going on. That's Shift A, I believe. No, we don't want that. There you go. Boom. Gets rid. Okay, I believe that's what's been going on. Is that it's telling us gaps. This is minus waffle. I haven't even spoken about what's going on yet. Right, so we're on board with Whoopsie, who's not even probably on a lap. Honestly, this is carnage so far. We'll go to a McLaren of Chug, who is reserving this week. Okay, Mons is going to take control, I guess. Yeah, probably a good idea. It seems to be sprint quali. Is... Can we... It's not fixed yet. 1 minute. Okay. Sorry about this start, guys. This is a quite a tragic start, to be honest. Not our best work. As we'll try it again. Okay, it is just going to show gaps. Right. Mons has messaged me, so we'll just stick with that for now. I'm completely not aware of what's going on. When did he message that? This is why people want mons. Jesus Christ. Okay, right. We're just going to kind of vibe with it, I guess. We're going to go to 13th, who is Stiggy, who is reserving again, getting another chance in the Alpine as well. So two weeks in a row now, he's been in this Alpine. This is sorry, I'm trying to like do 5 things at once, to be honest. Okay, so we'll see what kind of lap time he does as he's coming around the final couple corners now. Of course, mate. Of course. McLaren invalid. Is Renz on a lap? We'll have a look. He is purple in sector 1, so I guess he's on a lap. So coming down towards this long DRS straight, and ow, and then that leads to that really twisty section, which is actually just like tragic to race in the game. Hits his braking point really nicely, as of course he does because he's a Ferrari mate. Why'd I say that? It's just awful. And then coming through now, keeps it valid through the twisty. Yeah, I don't know. End of sector 2, and it seems to be a good lap so far as he hits that 3rd DRS straight, I believe. It depends what you class turn 1 as. Oh my god, nice. As he comes round the final couple corners, and we'll see whereabouts it puts him. Froome currently fastest. This is a fight for pole, by the way, and I'm not even saying anything. Short quali is so cursed as he goes into P6. So a good lap by Renz. Now, obviously, people go for mediums for their first lap, but obviously they will end up setting their fastest on those soft tires, which Chaz is now on. Cool. As he's now coming through the same section that we seem to just pick up every car now, through the final couple corners. And towards the line, we'll see whereabouts he can throw that Aston Martin. As he goes into P8, so pretty good lap from him. And I'm pretty sure now everyone will start to kind of come into the pits as an enthusiast here. Is making his debut as a racer. Last season didn't race. This season coming in, and he's making his debut. So reserving for Alpine, because Alpine just love reserves, I guess. I don't know. Oh dear. I've just seen Piggy. Oh, Piggy is booing Enthusiast. So Enthusiast clearly having some haters already. So I'm not surprised. We have 2 minutes left of this session remaining, so I should be a bit more hyped than I am. I'll try and muscle up all of the nice, I don't know, unill part that I have. As Enthusiast starts his lap, and we'll see whereabouts he can throw his Alpine. This just makes no sense. He's currently P11, as Bradders retires. Does he know this is not full quali, mate? This is, I guess, would he have had time? He probably wouldn't have had time. I thought he was on an outlap, though, at least. So that is quite weird, but we are, as I said, on with Enthusiast. We'll see what he can do, as that was a very nice sector 1, 3 tenths up on his lap so far. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, to be honest, as he comes now towards turn 10. Just realising the bottom right corner, it literally tells me what corner it is, and I'm still making it up. His teammate there, Stiggy, not giving him slipstream down that straight, even though he's on an outlap. As we've now got 1 minute left of this session remaining, so this is where it all kind of matters, I guess, as there's a lot of traffic ahead, as Enthusiast is up by 3.5 tenths coming into the final sector. He not picking up a slipstream from that Haas in front, but the Haas in front of him, he is now. Okay, so both Haas's kind of giving him a little help, as the Haas or try not to hold him. It's side by side. Obviously, one of them starting a lap, and the other one's finishing a lap. This is awful from both of them. As Enthusiast there finishes a lap, and he actually improves by 6 tenths, goes up to P7. But that is a really annoying moment for him. I'm sure he's not going to be very happy with that. As now we will go on to how's the track layout? I believe Froome is about to start a lap, unless that's Chugs. No, so Chugs is about to finish a lap. This is very important for him, as he has not set a valid lap, and I don't think 17th is very good for a McLaren. As now the Slava there reserving is currently P2. I don't think he even did another lap on the soft, so on the mediums that is a great lap. When it matters, making that move into Aston. But Chugs now coming around the final corner. Can he join his teammate on the front row? He crosses the line, and it's P2. He goes onto the front row, 3 tenths behind his teammate. And now we will go on to... Oh, sorry, I was going to go on to Riley. He goes into P4. We'll go to Whoopsie now. All right. Yes. Sick. Nice one. Sorry about that. As Whoopsie there goes into P2. What a lap from him as well. As we'll try and go further down. We got the Ferrari of James, who's 1.5 seconds up on his lap. It is a poor position at the moment as he comes round the final corner to go 7th. Jesus Christ, I thought he was still 15th. And he goes 7th. Ferrari not really performing on its day. Jonathan there going up into 11th. We'll look at Striker as he finishes his lap. We've still got a couple people though of Joe Friday coming across the line now, and he goes up into P13. I believe Stiggy came across the line there and went P17, and I don't think Enthusiast is on a lap as Froome just decides to get a faster pole lap even though he didn't need to. So fair play to Froome there, and he gets pole when his championship rival with his teammate is not here. He needs to capitalise. Of course, this is only, this is only, quali, and it's only the sprint, so it doesn't even matter. We'll try and hope that this is kind of, it hasn't really sorted itself out, has it? Oh, it has. Okay, cool. A couple people haven't updated their thing, so we'll just, the telemetry just doesn't exist, I guess. But anyway, that was the end of the sprint quali. I kind of forgot. Renz, I can't change your name. No, you have to. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to explain it. So that is the order. Froome in the McLaren getting top spot. Whoopsie with a great lap for Racing Bulls. He'll be super happy with that. As pastry there, Cai Harris coming home in P3. Chugs has a lot to prove today because, of course, getting dropped by Mercedes, earlier this week. He'll want to kind of prove that this was the wrong decision by Mercedes and prove that, he is the man that should have been in that Mercedes seat today. But I guess it's given Slava a chance, so can't complain. Right, so we will wait for the start of the sprint race. Hopefully the telemetry kind of fixes itself a little bit. Has a little. I'm guessing it will because I feel like that was only for that quali session. I think sprint quali is a bit of a weird thing for stuff like this. I'm maybe making excuses, but who knows. Kind of got most things on lock for how it should be. Right, we'll I guess we'll find out. We'll just wait on a nice sunny but cloudy day in Miami as we're going to start the formation lap. So we go. Sorry, I will just get rid of that. Shut that up. And we can do... Okay, we won't do that, sorry. And a couple people, starting on the mediums. Cai Harris there, starting on the hard tyres. That seems quite random to me. The only one on the hards. does he know something that we don't know? I mean, if he goes on and wins the race because everyone else's tyres just die, then fair enough to him. He's done an absolute belter here. Obviously, I mean, we're looking at apparently it's a 0 stop or a 1 stop. That is what the game has decided to show us. We'll have a little look at the weather forecast. No, I guess we won't. Okay, I guess we won't. It doesn't want to show me. We'll hide the leaderboard as well. I think it doesn't work very well at starts and formation laps. So I did listen to Moddens when he gave me like a 3-hour lecture on how they work the first time we tried this. Even though I really don't think I did. Right, so Froome leading the way. Whoopsie being up this high seems so random in the racing balls. I'm sure he'll want to try and get racing balls as many points as possible, and this will be a great way to kind of advertise himself as well, to get a good performance in a car in a midfield car. It'll be great for him as we, when we get to mid-season, transfers can happen. We might see like the likes of Whoopsie get signed to an actual team. So, oh, there's a Ferrari. Of course there is. That was a kind of, I didn't mean to, but that was an accidental reference to the first race, which was so bad. We know how that went. I really don't think we want to relive that moment. Right, we are waiting for the final driver now to to join the grid. I'm not even going to bother trying to switch. So we will wait, as there we go. We are now loading. As we go to 5 red lights, the racing ball's pointing straight towards Froome. And we are underway for Miami, and it's a good start from the racing balls. He's going to try and go alongside and go into turn 1 ahead. He has done it, and he takes the lead. Froome's going to not take it. As further back, there's a Mercedes spinning round. I think that was Cai Harris on the hards, as he's now lost loads of positions, and for some reason the weather forecast decided to come up. As Froome here, losing out on the start. Whoopsie taking the lead, and behind the other McLaren of, I believe that was Chugs and the Ferrari, all fighting it out here for the 3rd position, as we will now hopefully, no we won't, okay, and now fighting. That is a big mistake for Cai Harris though, if that was him spinning, or if that was, excuse me, can you listen to me? Sorry, the leaderboard isn't listening to me today. I pressed F about 4 times and it's just not showing me, as they're now side by side for the lead. Sorry, I am pressing all the wrong buttons. Whoopsie, sorry, Elias holding off Froome for his life. He wants to keep this. There's 10 laps of this sprint race. This is only worth like 8 points, but I've just remembered it. He said it doesn't load until lap 2, and I've just been spamming it again. So I did the exact same thing that I did last time. Alright, so further back, Chugs here getting under a little bit of threat, but behind you see the Alpine fighting the Red Bull. That's Enthusiast and Bradley having a little fight out for, what's this? And now suddenly Enthusiast is getting fought by Renz, who has not activated his telemetry. As we go on to lap 2 now, and we can finally see the whole system, as the Sauber is making a move on the Ferrari as they're side by side going into turn 1. It is so close, but the Ferrari holds that position in P9, and now the Sauber's going to be, oh, the Sauber and the Racing Bulls having a little bit of contact there. I actually don't know who that is. I can't lie, I don't know who that is. Who is it? Oh, it's Martin. It's just, sorry, my bad. As we'll go a bit higher up, because Chugs is pushing the Ferrari, who got past. I don't care about the race strategy, by the way. It's a sprint race. Please stop coming up. As James is under a little bit of pressure from the McLaren. Every time the McLaren tries to pressurize James, Riley then puts pressure on him, and it kind of like stops him from fighting him. It's a great little fight that we got here for the podium spots, and they've really been dragged into that fight for the lead as well, as in the confusion, Froome did take the lead again away from Whoopsie. And now James looks like he's shaping up a little move on the racing balls. He is not far enough. He is too far back to make that move. Never mind. He locks up. Oh, I don't even know what he did there. He just broke way too late, and that allows the McLaren to go through. But he's going to still try and fight it as they go through the DRS zone and towards turn 1. Froome there setting the fastest lap, doing great at the moment, and that is a big mistake from James, and it has cost him that position to Chugs, as he will now have Riley right behind him again, of course, fighting. They're all still carnage in it, as mistakes happening all the time. This track is just weird. As James gets a 3-second time penalty as well, so he's kind of out of this fight. He's almost looks like he's making a move there on the McLaren, but in that move, or that attempted move, he is going to really struggle as we go down this long straight. He didn't have the best of exits. I don't know if he's got that much ERS as well, and just as well in front, Froome is really pulling away from this whole gaggle of cars here. He's got a 2.1 second gap already, so Froome, as long as you don't crash into a wall, has pretty much won the sprint race. As we've got a yellow flag a bit further back, it's the Alpine there down the back having a little spin. I think that's Stiggy, I believe, maybe, I'm not sure to be honest, as he's got the thing, as he's got a little Sauber there as well to keep him company, as they can just enjoy themselves. As we'll go to 9th, which is Renz, on the Alpine, down the inside. Is it going to be an easy move, or is the Alpine going to fight him? Enthusiast not giving up that P8 so easily as the Ferrari would have wanted, as we see there, Enthusiast just burns all of his ERS to get back past, and Renz is going to have to settle for P9 there. Of course, this is for 1 point that they're fighting over. So, I mean, every little helps, I guess, as Brad is here making his debut as well, I believe, even though he's been here for like about a season, just hasn't raced, as he runs a bit wide there, probably gets a warning, as we then head now towards the straight, and it's very much looking like Slava is putting a lot of pressure on the the Ferrari ahead of him, as activates DRS. What is it? James in front of him doesn't have that much ERS. You can see the light blinking at him. As Chugs has taken second place. Sorry, from oh my god, I'm actually losing it. Oh, that could be damage for Elias there. I have no like strength to even like try and show passion. This is so hard for me. I'm so ill. Can I just not be ill for a race? It'll be great. As Riley, sorry, looks like he's setting a move on the racing balls. The sister teams kind of working together, as behind Brad is almost making a move there on the Mercedes. As Elias still keeping hold of this P3, he has been slowly dropping back. I think that is definitely the car's performance, but you can't really argue much about that. As Brad is here, still sitting right behind Slava, trying to make a move, but just not doing it enough. This is a close race so far. Everyone really tightly packed. If Mons was commentating this, he would love it. Hopefully Div 1 side this, as they see Ferrari run a bit wide. I think a McLaren, yeah, sorry, ahead also did the same, as Riley then runs a little bit wide, and ahead of him, I believe, who was that making it? No, it wasn't. Sorry, my bad. Lying. We'll go to James here, who's tucked into the slipstream of Riley, trying to make, any kind of move possible. But it just seems like he's kind of stuck. And he's got that Mercedes of Slava right behind him, ready to kind of pounce on him as he runs a bit wide, and Slava sticks out the inside there. What a move that was from Slava in the Mercedes to just fully took advantage of James making a tiny little mistake and sent it down the inside. That was a beautiful move. The Slava glaze has been crazy, but that has left James under a lot of pressure now from the Red Bull, but he's just burning his ERS in the right places, as the Red Bull with Pradas looks to make a move down the inside, but overall he can't get that move done, and he has to sit there and just stay in P7. And that move from Slava was absolutely outrageous. He had no right to make that move, but he did, and it was great. Really showing that he is a championship rival. Really, if he was put in a good car, he can perform. That is him all over. And we're going through as Bradder's there picking up a 3-second. That is really bad for him. Currently sat in P7, but definitely does not have the gap as Martin. No, I don't know who that is. Someone else also picks up a 3-second as well. Piggy saying "Calm on the glaze." It's because he knows that I'm gonna curse his driver. As I couldn't see who that was behind. If there was a move there. It's an awful camera angle through this little section. Bradder's literally pushing the Ferrari of James along. We've got another absolutely dog awful camera angle as now we head down the straight. James is out of DRS, so not much ERS though for Bradder's, so he's gonna have to just rely on the DRS and the slipstream. James has nothing as well, so it's gonna be an easy move down the inside for Bradder's if he can get alongside enough. He is still trying it, to be fair. It wasn't as easy as I thought, as James there turns a little bit across to kind of just say, no, you're not having this move. But Bradder's will get another chance into turn 1 as he goes down the outside this time. Is he going to be able to hold the move? Maybe a switchback. No, he's going to try and hold it around the outside. Is James going to leave him the space? Yes, he is. And Bradder's going to take full advantage. But no, James has then held it again and got round the inside. And James holds the position. Bradder's and James putting up a real show for us as now Bradder's a little touch on the rear and then maybe goes a little bit deep. And then James gets another 3 seconds as well. So he is pretty much out of this race. At the moment, Bradder's does have a 3-second as well, so you have to remember these two both have pens. So yeah, they are fighting for really nothing. They're just fighting for the love of the game as they come around. Bradder's down the inside again. They're side by side, touching wheels down the straight, and Bradder's finally gets the position off of James there. What a fight these two just gave us, and they have fully cemented themselves as no higher than P6, as they've slowed each other down so much that they've lost the kind of lead group as well. So let's confirm it. Is James has dropped so much as well, dropped to 10th. Maybe this is the time that Cai Harris is actually going to have a chance to maybe gain on those hard tyres. Maybe his tyres feeling a bit better than everyone else's now that they're going to be old mediums, and the other guys are all kind of sorry, you know what I'm trying to say. Just read my mind here. Riley is actually making a move down the inside there. We just caught it of Slava. Is Slava going to put up a fight? No, he just can't hold on to that position there, and he has to settle for P5. As Riley now has dropped out of the DRS of Elias ahead, who has dropped out of the DRS of Chugs as well. So currently McLaren 1-2, and Chugs, importantly for him, is beating those Mercedes, as there you are. Cai Harris there just made a move on James to go up into P7. Is James going to be able to fight it and try and get up? Maybe the medium tyres kind of struggling now. As James there, DRS move, turns across a little bit, maybe trying to give him damage or something. That was a bit unsportsmanlike, as behind him the other Ferrari goes down the inside of the Alpine. We'll actually we'll cut onto this little fight as the two go side by side. The Alpine looked very slidey through that corner, pretty much just kind of slid round it instead of actually guiding. And what am I trying to say? Right, see what happens up at the front as there you are. Who would have expected this to happen, as Elias lets the sister team of the Red Bull pass, and Riley there moves up into P3. I mean, that is the smart decision. Elias now, though, needs to stick with Riley and try and, kind of keep with him and defend from everyone else. We are on lap 9 out of 10, so only 2 more laps left to go. So all we need to do is kind of keep a hold on this, as Bradder's sat in P6, is just chilling there. As now behind, sorry, Slava and what's it? Sorry, Elias, really fighting. They were side by side as he goes for the move down the inside. Is he going to be able to hold it? He does. What a move again from Slava to go up into P4. But will he have DRS as we come down the straight? He isn't going to have DRS, so he has to defend. And Elias easily heads to the outside, and it's a done move unless Slava can somehow send that down the inside. But he's now under pressure from the Red Bull as he turns. Oh, he's boxed in there. The Red Bull brothers, a little mistake there as well, a little slide, a little kick, and he has to just calm it down and go back into P6. Slava will want to get past Elias as quick as possible, because Elias has built that DRS gap away from Riley as well, but he has now he's cost himself DRS as well, so he's not going to get DRS, but he can just make sure that, you know, Slava doesn't get a chance on Riley and defend Riley's P3, and maybe even try and back Bradders a bit more into him, which I don't think is really possible at this point, as Bradders is all over the back of Slava as he goes down the inside into turn 1. Is he going to make the move? They're still side by side. It's really difficult to gauge which camera angle to be, and Slava has to Slava stays in P5. What a performance from Ferrari, by the way, getting 1 point in the in this race. Ferrari is so good, as we are now just kind of chilling on the final lap. Look at the gap on the map. Actually, we're going to not look at the gap. We're going to look at Bradders all over the back of Slava. Is he going to make a diving move, or is Slava going to make the move? Slava down the inside. Elias doesn't really fight Slava there. He just kind of holds his position, and kind of lets him through. As that by Bradders, by the way, sliding about behind. He is struggling. Slava takes P4, but it's not going to be enough to gain any more positions. And in this sprint race, Froome fully just by himself the entire race, pretty much just alone the entire sprint race, and he comes across the line. He wins the first sprint race of the season. McLaren again proving they are the best team. It is still only the sprint race, but usually come off. Thank you. Froome there comes home in P3. P4, P2. P3 is going to go to Riley. P4 is there going to what's that? I don't know. People. P4 they're going to Slava. P5 in the end going to Elias. P6 Cai Harris on them hard tyres. Any fights going on further back? Not really. Everyone just coming across the line to finish. The puncture for the Racing Bulls there on the mediums. So those mediums must have been in absolute agony on the final couple of laps there. And we'll just watch as the final couple of drivers just come around. Yeah, nice. And comes across the line, and we are finished. Cool. Cracking. That was Stiggy, by the way. Sorry, didn't remember his name. So, Froome leading the way at the sprint race. A beautiful performance, and one he will hope he continues as we go into the main event, the main quali session, and then the main race. And to be fair, that was a pretty good race. Really, that was quite clean. I don't think there was any carnage. It was quite action packed. It was pretty much action every lap. Yep, you just did not need to do that. Do you believe? My stream is so far behind. Okay, so we wait. Luckily, it's not a sprint. We will just pretend that didn't happen. Okay, we are into quali now. Boom. Hopefully when we press the leaderboard. There we go. It's all normal now. It's all fine. So, right. Who is going to come out on top? We already know who. It's going to be Froome. So, yep, nice. Renz, if you are watching the stream, please could you activate your telemetry? There is a screenshot in the announcements. If you're on it, just do how it needs to be done, please. Ooh, we are actually on board with the person who's going to be doing the first lap, which is Liam. He did absolutely nothing in the sprint race. Don't think we watched the lower people. Not to, you know, to make people think that that's bad. The lower people, nice. So, Liam hoping to be the first one. If not, it'll be Joe. I'm not sure. What's his name? Sorry, but we'll go for Joe Friday. Sorry. Okay. Right. Couple people heading out. Again, as I said in the sprint, it's a short quali, so it's just an 18-minute session instead of the 45 minutes of ramble, or we would just be here all night. Nice one, Liam, who's invalidated his outlap. I mean, that is a classic, as he's gonna, of course, he's gonna cut across because that's just how he is. Okay, right. So, I'm trying to use all of my filler words to get through here. To be honest, did Renz actually do his thing? Thank you, Renz. You are very kind. There is one more which is Stiggy, so if people could try and get his attention, that'd be great. But Liam is on a lap, so we will watch Liam. Now, Mons told me there is a lap timer thing which I can press, and I don't know what it is, but I want to use it. I'm gonna find it. I don't think there's a red. Oh, I don't think there's a lap timer. You lied to me. Oh, it's K. It's K. It's K. Okay, we are gonna watch as. Okay, I pressed it and nothing's happened. This is very sad. Okay, Liam is invalid, so we're not going to watch him. Never mind. I'm just completely away with the fairies, to be honest. So we're going to watch Argea, who is in a position. I just don't know which one. I'm trying to watch him, I promise. I think this is him. Oh, it is really laggy. This is Mons' internet. Yeah, wow, Mons' system is like, it's screaming out, I think. I can't lie. 1 minute, we'll just... Oh, yeah, yeah. This is Mons. Jesus Christ, this is, yeah, I've pressed buttons and nothing's happened. Okay, Joe Friday there goes top of the session. Everything is running really slowly right now. Mons has just messaged me. I'm hoping he says his whole room is just... Oh, it might be the laptop. Okay, we're just going to press that. Okay, okay. Well, I pressed the lap timer, and I think I've killed the stream. Mons is going to fix it. Okay. Okay. Mons has just paused my stream. So now I can't even see. Well, I guess we won't be using the lap timer anymore. That's at least one thing. One thing we learn. Oh my god, he's fixed it. He hasn't fixed it for me, but he's fixing it. So you get to... This is what you get to watch. You get to watch him, a master at work. He's a bit of a nerd, but... I'm so behind on the stream that I had to watch it through the stream. And, like, he hasn't fixed me. I can't watch his stream. Oh, no. Come on, Mons. I need access again. Oh, God. Yeah. I'm seeing everything about 20 minutes behind. Not that long, but yeah. I'm not seeing it on the Discord call that Mons is sharing me. There's something about quali. He just doesn't want me to do quali, which, okay, isn't a problem. I don't mind it. I might have to just like make up stuff that's gonna happen, like predict stuff. Thank you, Mons. He sorted me. Cool. Okay, how really laggy for me. Right, we will watch. Who are we going to watch? We're gonna watch. James is on an invalid lap. What is Froome doing? Is Froome on a lap? I don't know if I can find him. Froome is on an invalid lap. I don't know who this is. We're just gonna stick to the lap timer in the top right. Chaz is it's Charlie actually, I believe. Charlie Richards. Yeah, Charlie. Okay. Charlie is on a lap, mid sector 2. I'm actually lost of where he is, to be honest. Oh, he's coming through the Mickey Mouse section, wherever it's called. I actually don't know. I don't like Miami. As he comes now down this long straight, got a driver a bit ahead of him. I believe that is I'm not even gonna guess. Probably Froome. Don't know. Don't know if he's picking up a slipstream from them because he's not that close. But we'll kind of find out as we come around the final couple corners, the place where we always just end up picking up drivers instead. But this time we've watched Charlie's, as he goes into P7 there, just behind his teammate. And we will now go on to 13, 14, 15. We'll go to Striker, who's on a lap. He's just started his as well. There's a couple of people finishing a lap. I believe that's Argea, who is coming to the pits. And there's a Mercedes, who I believe is on a slow lap as well. So, yeah, those two aren't on laps. So the next person to cross the line will be Striker. So we'll watch him for most of the lap. Middle sector. The Red Bull there getting a good slipstream from someone. I guess that's the Racing Bulls, but I don't know. The colours are so similar. Meow, meow, meow. As Striker Boy now coming down the long straight, as we'll see whereabouts he can. Okay, the Red Bulls now just given a nice slipstream to the other. They're just having a little. They're having a little bit of fun. As Striker Boy comes around the final corner, and he is going to set a 1 minute 27.6. Goes into P6. Pretty good lap time, to be fair, from him. As a couple people still yet to set laps, so we're not seeing the true position of everyone. As we hop on board with Elias. And we'll see whereabouts he can put that Racing Bulls. A great performance in the sprint. Great performance in the sprint quali, especially. We'll see if he can replicate it, as he is only good enough for P5. I'm saying only good enough. Enthusiast is second. So that is what I mean. That's crazy, actually. Enthusiast is second in the Alpine. Has Lad sandbagged his times? Most likely. Yeah. We will go to oh, okay, I guess we won't go to Stiggy. As he's just parked at sector 1. Yeah. Fair enough to him. yeah, Stiggy. We will head on board with someone who's on a lap. I'm thinking we'll go on to Froome. As he's not on a lap, but he's about to start a lap. So we will, I'm not going to press the K button, actually. I'm just going to, as he sets up his lap around the final braking zone corner and flies away. We will just kind of watch on board with this lap and see how he does it. Maybe people can take some pointers into how to actually like be good. Who knows? As that was a pretty nice first couple corners, linking them up very nicely as we come through these sweeping corners. Maybe a little bit. Okay, you just decided that you wanted to press that. Okay, Mons. Sorry, mate. It says 0% battery, which I don't think is right, as he's purple in sector 1. Liam retires then, so that's on track as well. So, well done, Liam. That's unreal. As he's currently P10, I don't think he'll be there by the end of the session, as this man here is definitely going to be improving as he comes round through this this twisty middle sector. Oh dear. There's a little bit of an argument in the chat about the Howard name. Who's actually got it first? Was Rio. As Froome here, purple in sector 1, purple in sector 2. We are about to see an absolute washout of a lap. Maybe even like 5 or 6 tenths faster than Cai Harris. Messes up in the final corner. Not the best braking into there. I'm sure this has not hampered him that much as he comes across the line. And yeah, he's 3 tenths ahead to be fair. 126.9, and that is a pretty good lap from Froome. As Ren is not really on a lap. We've got 5 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. As Argay now coming around the final corner to, I believe, finish a lap as he comes across the line. And it's 3 tenths faster, and it puts him up into P14. Oh, never mind. He's on the hard tyres. So why would you go on hard tyres? That seems very weird to do a lap on them. Maybe he was giving a little bit of a slipstream to James, who is just started his lap now. As he's just invalidated his lap, so we're not going to watch his because there's no point. There is an Aston Martin that's out at the moment, but he is not on a lap. And then there's a Mercedes about to start one. Will be Slava, so we may watch his lap. So Slava now done really well so far up to this point in both of the races so far and in the sprint race. So he'll want to perform while he's got this chance in the Mercedes. Oh, sorry about that. And he is purple in sector 1. Don't know how much we believe the game, but we'll just say it's definitely right. As we have ticked over into the under 5 minute mark. We are actually approaching 4 left of this session, so we'll start to see a couple people come out in a couple, maybe in a minute or two. We'll start to see people come out for their final laps. Yeah. Lap. As I say, the good second sector again. Purple for Slava. How much do we believe it? I don't know. I believed Froome's. So maybe he is about to do the lap of the week. Nice. As comes round the final braking zone corner and then towards the final DRS straight and up to the line. And he is going to set a 1 minute 26.7. Goes fastest by 2 tenths. What a lap, actually. That was a great lap. I was kind of not really giving it credit, being like, yeah, the game's lying. Well, clearly, it's not. Charlie there invalid on his lap. We'll go to Argea, who we'll see if he's even on a lap at first. As he comes around the twisty little section after the long straight. Yeah, these are just like... I actually just... You want me to glaze him, Piggy? No. And Argea there. invalidates his lap, so we will not be seeing a lap time from him as he backs out. So we'll look at Charlie and see if he's going to start one. No, come on. Okay, we're going to get a lot of people coming to the pits now if they're already out. We've got just under 3 minutes left, so we're going to start seeing people come out. As who is that going to be first? It is going to be Chugs, currently down in P14 in the McLaren. Not great, but he did just get second in the sprint, so he has sealed a 1-2 for McLaren at least already. If they want to get another 1-2, that's just actually taking the mick at that point. If they want to get 2 1-2s in a weekend, yeah, unreal. Everyone should be coming out, but Liam, who has crashed. Nice one, mate. I was reading what Mons put. Mons just loves to steal control when he wants. Why am I saying that like it's not his computer, to be fair? I've just stolen, you know, I'm just loaning it. Definitely haven't said that I'm stealing it. Okay, we are about to go into like the actual important part where we've got Chugs coming around the final corner to start his last lap. He will be the first to cross the line and complete a second, sorry, a final lap, unless he invalidates, which, to be honest, seems very possible with everything that's been going on. P14 at the moment, he needs a good lap to make his way up the order a little bit, to at least try and help Froome, who seems to have Mercedes, a couple of Mercedes actually, on his hand, as Slava isn't going to come out. He believes that, well, he probably didn't have enough time to finish the lap. Chugs, 3 tenths up. That is very clearly not enough to improve him enough. Not enough to improve him enough. Nice. But of course, maybe he lost a lot of time in the middle sector. Who knows? I'm going to die again. Nice one. As he's coming through the Mickey Mouse. Sure, we'll call it that, mate. But I don't like that name. As James has retired. That is a crash as well. So that is a second. Nope, he has just given up. Okay, never mind. It's not a crash. Chugs here on a good lap. It is good enough at the moment. We'll see where it actually puts him. He'll definitely be hoping for like top. I mean, you'd want top 4, but I reckon top 8 is good enough at the moment. But you definitely want top 4. As he comes round towards the line, let's see where he can go. Brad has retired as well. It's good enough for P3, and a second improvement. What a lap. Now, Red Bull coming. Is that going to be Riley? It is. Riley comes across the line. Good enough only for P5. Has been kind of the worst as James has left the session. Coming across the line now is maybe Elias as he goes into P5, knocks Riley off of his perch. As now Cai Harris coming around the final corner. Where's he going to go as he goes into P3? Moose Chugs down 1 position. Froome needs to answer quickly though, as now coming up to the line, I believe, is Stiggy, who is not on a lap, or is invalid, sorry. We will look at whoever this actually is. Is it Martin? I don't know. Jesus Christ. As he goes into P15, we're going to look, actually. It's Matty. Oh my god! Oh my god, it's Matty! I just realised it's been Matty the whole time. As Froome now, sorry, Froome's coming around the final corner. Can he take pole? He does! He takes away pole from Slava. He's still a 2-3 though for Mercedes. And Striker is P4. How has he done that then? I was dying. I was watching everything else. And I didn't really notice a couple people there by the end cross the line. What a lap from Froome to get back-to-back poles there in this Miami Grand Prix. Slava doing well. I'm actually gonna die. This comms might kill me off. Oh well. Can you stop doing that? It's not very nice. Oh, I didn't scroll down. Right. We load into the race. Now, I believe this race is a 1 or 2 stop. Like, you can do both. I think a 1 stop is difficult. Like, I think it's a push. Like, it takes a lot to do. So, Oh, okay. Striker's left. He's starting P4. That is actually really not good. Yeah. I believe, as I was saying, that it is a difficult 1 stop or a 2 stop. So we could see a variation of strats, maybe people trying the 1 stop. And the good thing is if they try it, then tomorrow's race in Div 1, you kind of learn from this race and go, oh, the 1 stop was slower, okay. Or they go, oh, the 2 stop was the way to go, and well, that's the exact same thing, just said different ways. So yeah, who knows? James joins back. Hopefully Striker can join back as well. Oh dear. Maybe I do need just a couple minutes of just no talking. Oh, I don't get that because, yeah. Excuse me, I'm pressing F2. Thank you. Let's look at what tyres people are starting on. Everyone... Okay, well, we've already got 2 near there. Everyone's on the mediums, anyway. Apart from Enthusiast, who has decided to go for hards. Weird, but fair enough. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of sit here for a bit and try not to die. James, you can't do formation lap because you can't take control until the first lap. Okay. Froome will want a better start than what he had in the sprint, where he lost a position to Elias. So this time he's against Slava, and Slava will want to show that he deserves this Mercedes seat. So there's Martin there leaves as well. A couple people leaving, maybe I mean Martin I believe is really far back, so yeah, that's unfair really. Okay, and apparently it's either a 2 or a 3 stop. I believe a 1 stop is possible. And I believe it's the fast strat, but I believe the tyres will very much be on their on their knees, like begging to yeah, they will be really poor. So it's a difficult 1 stop. But yeah, we'll have a look at the weather. No, we won't again because I'm pressing the right button. Yeah, it doesn't let me. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we will we'll see the last person cruise up into their grid spot. It's not even a person; it's an AI. So I believe we've got like 3 AIs racing this start. So this is gonna be a great race start, lads. Come on. And nice. So we are ready to go racing in Miami for the actual race this time. And we are underway, and again, Froome caught napping on the start. Slava down the inside, already into P1. striker boy there going down the inside. He's into P2 in the Haas. What a start, and what an awful start for Froome as he's fighting Cai Harris. He's getting involved with Elias and now his teammate as well. He is really struggling. He's now side by side with an Alpine. What a start from the Haas. But what Froome has spun out the Alpine there. Now, oh my god, he spun out Red Bull as well. Froome is on absolute smoke at the moment. What is he doing? He's had an awful start and just taken out 2 people. Of course, that's allegedly taken out. Maybe he hasn't actually taken them out. But Jesus Christ, what a start that was for Slava as well. Getting into P1 before, like pretty much as they started up with him. Boom, into P1. This is crazy. And now it's saying this one's a nice one. Go away, possible racetracks. Froome there. I thought he went down more positions than he did, to be honest. Honestly, P5 seems nice to him. As Elias here is having a well, he was having a look, I thought, at Harris through that corner, but he really isn't. And now Cai Harris is all over the back of the Haas, down the inside. It's an easy move for the Mercedes. The Haas gonna try and fight it though. Hold it down the outside, which turns into the inside for this long corner. The Mercedes does have the straight line speed. This is helping Slava as he's already gained 1.2 seconds. 1.5 now actually on this gap. Wow, this is not what I expected to see with Striker Boy in P3, but he is going to lose a couple positions every now and then. We are going to see, I believe Elias is looking strong. Froome though, right behind him, really wanting to kind of clutch back. Easily gets past him, mate. Like he was going backwards there. That was crazy. As Froome there moves up into P4. I mean, yeah, Froome's just maybe a I don't remember what I was saying. I'm not even going to say about that actually. Froome there makes another. Sorry, not makes a move. Elias there trying to make a move on Froome, but Froome just defends it really well. Maybe getting a bit more aggressive after his start. He believes he has to kind of push people a bit more. But next up is the Haas. There's a yellow flag, so that's the other McLaren of Chugs, and he has crashed. Is there anyone else around him? Riley is there in P16. Maybe an incident between them two. We could get like a little damage report. Boom. No, he has no damage, so I don't know what that is, to be honest. As we will head back up to these earlier fights, as Bradder's there getting the fastest lap, unreal lap. So he's going to be wanting to get past Cai Harris, who is going to be defending with his life for Slava. He really is going to want to what's shift plus E? Oh, positions gain. Oh, that's cool. As definitely Bradder's at the moment the best from the start. As Matty there up 5 as well into P10. So with the other Haas, and Enthusiast maybe starting on the hards wasn't the best idea as he's gone down 5. But we are going to see Bradder's surely soar past the sister team Racing Bull. And it's not going to be as easy as he thought, to be fair. Elias really fighting the Red Bull here, as he's not going to make the move easy, as he has to go around the outside, but he is turned into the inside, and he has made the move stick up into P5. And that was a pretty good move there from Bradder's, to be fair. And a little death break. Love that. As what should we watch now? Maybe Froome. I know he's got past Striker, but that was kind of a given. It was going to happen when you're a Haas somehow up that high. So yeah, how quickly can Froome dispatch Cai Harris? He's going to need to do it pretty quick if he wants a chance at Slava. Only 1.6 seconds though. They are really quite close. Still, they're not exactly losing too much time to Slava, so maybe the inexperience of being in the Mercedes kind of catching up a little bit. He's just gained 3 attempts, as I've said that, now 4, so clearly I should just shut up and stop talking, because now it's 2 seconds the gap. Nice. Maybe, okay. Oh, we're inviting someone, are we? Okay, sorry. Oh, he was there. My bad, my bad. I didn't want to invite him. So, Froome here, down the inside. That is an easy move. Honestly, the McLaren passed his car. I've just passed his car. Froome, fair enough. So, Froome there moves up into P2, and now it is all down to him. There's a fight going on here between the Ferrari and the Racing Bulls. That's Rennes side by side going up into P6, taking the position away from Elias. Both of these were supposed to be teammates at one point earlier today, before James decided he was racing. Look how that's turned out, and they've dropped back quite a lot from the lead pack. So Rennes here is going to be under quite a bit of pressure with no DRS. He's going to make Elias go around the outside. Elias, side by side, is he going to be able to hold the move? We're going to find out. He has. What is that? What is whoever that was, the Aston behind, doing there? As Elias holding this position, Rennes down the inside. Nah, he can't make that move. So he, oh, I thought I was on with the Ferrari. So he has to hold the position and stay P6. I don't know who I was talking about there. So looking a bit further up, Froome is slightly pulling away, or was slightly pulling away from Cai Harris there, but the gap is kind of sticking around a second, so he's just maybe outside of DRS. And then we've got this fight here, but Bradders is, we are not watching this fight, come on. Bradders has just got past the Haas. That was kind of a given, to be fair. Joe Friday's in this fight as well. The Ferrari down the inside goes Rennes. Is he going to be able to make the move stick this time, as they are side by side still? And it's going to give Joe a great chance on the Ferrari. Is he going to be able to make a little move out of this? No, he's not. Elias holds on to P6, and Rennes there sticks to P7, but he's going to have another Racing Bulls of Liam behind him as well, and Joe Friday, who is now making a move down the inside, down the straight. He has to pull out, so I guess Rennes using a little bit of VRS to make sure that he stays ahead and can maybe try and pressurize Elias. And he's going to have another move into turn one, down the inside. We've seen this a couple times now with drivers. They come around this corner, they are side by side, coming out of it, and now through the whole section. Oh, it looks like Elias was ahead there. And James somehow comes out ahead. It was very close there, wing mirror kind of stuff, really. And James there comes out in P6. What a good little fight we've got going on here, as Joe now is going to be wanting to make a move on the Racing Bulls. The Racing Bulls having a little bit of a having maybe a bad lap here, where he's just been overtaken by Rennes, and now he has a bit of competition. As actually going up a bit, we almost missed a little overtake from Bradders on Cai Harris, so we'll have to tune up to that in a minute. But the Aston there, it's an Immaculate Racing Bull. It's close between these kind of four, and I mean they are in their own world, 4 seconds ahead and 3 seconds behind them. Like they are really just, you know, here. As we will now go to, I did click that button, but I didn't click it quick enough. Bradders there gets past Cai Harris. Is Cai Harris going to make the move down the inside and go side by side down the straight? He's going to try it, and if these two keep fighting, you know, they're just going to keep Striker Boy in it, who's just been chilling now, same P5, as Elias there, 10-second penalty for speeding in the pits, and in general is coming into the pits. Maybe a bit of an early stop, maybe a bit of damage or something that he's got. I would check, but I don't want to kind of go away from fights and stuff. In the lead though, Froome has now got within DRS of Slava, so maybe seeing an overtake soon. We'll watch this first and see how it evolves. See if Cai Harris can maybe make a move on Bradders. I don't think so at the moment, as slipstream, no overtake, so he is just going to kind of hold this position going into the twisty sector P3, whatever. I don't know. As Joe Friday there gets past Renz into P6. So that's really good from the Aston Martin. A great day for Mercedes powertrain so far, to be fair. They're doing very well as Renz there gets a 3 seconds. So maybe gets a bit distracted by the Aston ahead of him. What's the pit window? Is it P? Okay, so for the mediums, the pit window is 10 to 13, and we've seen Elias pit. Wait, I want you to. Okay, shift A. What's A? Oh. Okay. Joe there under a lot of threat from Renz as he is now struggling behind the Aston. He wants to get past him. Liam comes into the pits as well. Racing Bulls going for a weird strategy pitting very early as Elias went onto the medium, so he's definitely doing a 2-stop. And I'm sure that Liam will probably do the same thing, and they'll just kind of chill out as Chugs comes into pits, gets a 10-second time penalty. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a DNF from him, to be fair. What a contrast over the over what we were seeing in the sprint race from him. So Cai Harris, much better chance on Bradders this time. He is not close enough this lap, but he's getting there. He is so he is still keeping him busy. You know, he's making sure he knows he's there, sitting in the DRS, kind of just farming DRS really, I guess. Maybe not good for his tyres, but I guess we'll kind of see. He's got 1.4 seconds behind to Striker as well, so he's kind of safe from behind. He has nothing to lose for pushing here. We're not going to use that, actually. That camera angle's bad. Cai Harris and Bradders just seem to really be the only ones fighting at the moment. You've got maybe Riley and Charlie Richards behind in P10 and 11. So you choose which one you really want to watch. What does this do? Oh, Joe Friday there coming into the pits. Very early stops, it seems, from some of these guys. As Enthusiast moves into P7, so on those hard tyres, of course. Riley, a 10-second penalty. He's retired. He was P10, 10-second time, but he gave up. Hopefully he doesn't leave because he is the host, and it would be very annoying if he left. I believe he's the host at least. But that is a big news for the Red Bull. They have lost one of their drivers, so Bradders is all by himself up there. He has decided to leave, so fair enough. And Cai Harris just can't seem to... oh, that's what that does! Yeah, Cai Harris just can't seem to catch him enough as they come through this section now. Wherever this section is, Mickey Mouse, whatever. Ugh. As they now head down this straight in the final sector, and there's not really much fights going on, to be honest. Broom has got close again to Slava, but kind of how it has been before. It just seems like, you know, the gap's kind of sitting around about 8 tenths, you know, so it's not really like with... I mean, look, now it's almost a second, so he's not close enough to really take advantage of DRS or anything. He's just like maybe just catching it like loosely, so it's not enough to make a move. That's what I'm more meant. Sorry. Enthusiast has come into the pits. Considering he's on the hards, that's quite weird. But each their own. As Argea there comes into the pits as well, and sorry, I meant to keep that up. As he comes in, Slava through 7 attempts behind. Is he going to be able to make a move? He's probably not. 9 attempts again. Slava really just like, I mean, it's only around 10 miles per hour more with DRS. And Slava seems to be holding the gap very well. However, looking at the back, he is harvesting quite a lot of ERS in the this section. So maybe he is harvesting so much that he can just burn down that straight. And yeah. Riley is out because he got a 10-second time penalty and gave up. That is literally the only reason. Yeah, right. They're very similar in speeds. That's the thing. even with the slipstream, this is the closest that Froome has been for a couple laps now, and he's still just not really close enough to make any type of move. Maybe we'll see in a bit. He's right. Slava has just made a mistake. As I've said that, Slava makes a big mistake. Brothers comes into the pits, but Slava just gives the position to Froome. Okay. Yoink. We'll just refresh the leaderboard a second. I don't know if it's made a difference. Oh, okay, it's still got the P, but who cares? Matty has retired. I don't know when that happened, if that was just now. Martin has come in. 10-second penalty for him. Sauber's probably not having the greatest day. Sorry, I don't know what I was doing. Slava, back of Froome, down the inside, and it's an easy move for Slava. And just how he made it easy for Froome, Froome has made it easy for him. I don't know if that made it feel a little bit bad at giving the position back, but who knows? As Elias, who pit on lap, I believe it was 7, is now up into P4 ahead of Bradders. However, he will now have quite old mediums versus Bradders is new hards, so it probably won't be great. Leave Joe Friday might have jumped Striker as well in that like kind of fight for like P5, 6, 7, 6, 7. Didn't mean to do that, by the way. Oops. And Froome still not close enough. Bradders has made that move. Cai Harris coming into the pits first, so he has called it maybe to try and get a bit closer to Froome. So he's come in first instead of Slava. I guess Slava's kind of in a bit of a fight at the moment, so it's a bit more difficult for him. As I was trying to put this one up, and we'll go to second. Sorry, Froome. Is he going to be able to overtake him? I don't actually know if I want that, to be fair. I think I want this one because it seems so much better. He is faster, but the problem is maybe the DRS. What does Shift Q do? Oh, it's the pit life. Okay, and that does the positions. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind about that. The life would have been a bit better. Yeah, maybe. Whoops. Froome here. Again, sticking around 5 temps. Chugs 10 seconds out, buddy. He was out anyway, so he has he's retired, left. McLaren and Red Bull have got similar issues. Martin is now retired. That's on track. It is a VSC, so these two have got a free pit stop. We will see both of these guys come into the pits this lap. Yeah, 100%. They will come in. Yeah, there we go. So make sure you don't speed because that has happened way too many times already. They will come out first and second. This is a great strategy at the moment for these two. Yeah, what was I saying? What was I trying to do? E and then the Q. As Matty has finally left the session. Sauber's both out. Bad result for them. As Bradders has actually almost beaten him out. He is right behind him. So, if that hadn't have happened, if that VSC hadn't have happened, he would have come through. As James gets a drive for penalty, as we are now back underway. Bosh. Oh, I see. Okay. Elias there, coming in, maybe at a bad time, because this VSC had just ended. But, fair enough to him. As a bit further down, we got Enthusiast and a Ferrari of Rennes side by side. A little fight there, and Enthusiast kind of bit of contact as up into the lead goes Froome. Slava has to settle for P2, and after that, I mean that VSC is crazy because Bradders could have easily taken the lead, and he wasn't exactly P3. He was P5. He was fighting, and James there takes the 10-second time and retires. Joins the list of drivers. People clearly giving up too easily nowadays. I mean, fair enough. to have a drive-through. But yeah, already 5. What's that? 5 drivers have retired. Right. Who cares? Cai Harris. Sorry. Lava. Trying to maybe make a move. Gets a bit of contact maybe from Bradders behind him. Bradders just lurking, waiting to okay, sorry. Bradders there. Heads past Lava and goes into P2. And he'll be very happy with that one. As Cai Harris there sets the fastest lap in P5. Joe Friday, sorry, has done great since the pit phase, coming back out in P4. So these some of these guys have moved up quite a bit, to be fair, after pit stops. I believe Liam has Liam's had a pit stop already and it's P6, so that's great from Liam. Bradders gets a 3 second. Lost DRS as well to Froome, which is very important in this fight between him and Slava. Both are going to be wanting to, push it as much as they can. That made no sense. Well, it made sense, but it was not really helpful. So, what does that do again? Okay, that shows the tyre life. So at the moment, Sticky at the back. You got Liam with the 6 lap hold. Joe Friday. The undercut seemed crazy good then, because some of these guys had no right to be where they are, including Bradders, who's getting overtaken now by Slava down the inside. Easy as you done it. Words. Nice one. As Froome sets the fastest lap, he's got a 2 second gap. These two are scrapping it out. Bradders down the outside, turns across really on Slava, not willing to give him any room at all. As he does get P2, he does keep P2, but yeah, maybe turning across there on Slava seemed a bit aggressive. But hey, I mean, if that's how they want to fight, I'm sure Slava will repay the favour and do the same again to him. You get the done. As Slava here is only a tiny bit faster than Bradley, and he's got this slipstream and DRS, so maybe running a bit more of a downforce setup than a straight line speed. Yeah. Who's joined the commentary channel? Want to see who joined? James, leave.
Mons told me to come.
Huh? He told you?
Yeah.
Oh. Does he want to do a little interview?
No.
Oh. Huh?
He said you need help.
So I need help. Okay, James. Well, fair enough. That's always. Well, currently Slava and Bradders are fighting still for this second position. I'm sorry. Can you just take over instead? That'd be so much better. Can't be bothered.
You want me to do the whole thing?
No, it's fine. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm just ill. I just can't be bothered to be here. Slava gets a 3 second now. Huh?
I'll learn from you.
So what is learning from me? That is really not what you want to do.
Oh. So I'll do it.
You should learn from Mons.
Majestic voice Mons.
Honestly. Majestic voice Mons. Never heard anyone call him that. Argea there gets a 3 second. I have no idea what to say now, to be honest. Bradders and Slava have been fighting for since the second pit phase, to be fair. First pit phase, nice one. Yeah, they're just... What's been going on? Literally, further down, there's not really many fights. You've got Striker and Joe Friday, which might get a bit tasty for P5. You're just going mute. You're just not even gonna help.
My bad.
I literally look over. I'm like, "You're muted. What happened to help?" Oh dear. Yeah, not very much. Further down, we'll look. Enthusiast fighting with Renz there, and Renz makes the move, I'm pretty sure.
Yippee!
Moves up to P8. Yeah, that's literally my reaction as well. Striker Boy has closed the gap on Joe Friday so much over the last couple of laps, and he is now about 7 tenths behind. Definitely hoping to shape up a move. I believe his tyres are a bit younger. Yeah, by 2 laps. So not by much. So there's not as much of a pace difference, but still is. But it seems like through the corners he's losing quite a bit more time.
Jonathan shaping up a move.
I didn't hear what you just said.
Jonathan was shaping up a move.
Or further back.
Yes, but
He
he's
is now
dropped out.
1.1 seconds behind.
Commentator's curve.
This is honestly like how it goes. We're watching Enthusiast and Renz, who are still kind of fighting for P8, but really not. Can you let me know as well? Is like the game audio like
Bugging
in
out.
the call? Is it like really buggy?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. It's not just me. I thought it was just mine, so I was like kind of dealing with
Turn
it.
the
But that's
audio
fine.
off.
We will go further back actually because Argea and Charlie are fighting. Argea hoping maybe to pull off a move down the straight with DRS. Didn't get a great exit, but DRS's slipstream is just, I mean, just a cheat code really. Come on. Like we ever thought that wasn't going to happen. And he moves up into P11, so not exactly getting points, but still there. We'll go on to Striker Boy here, who I thought thought he was shaping up a move. Gets up into P5, past Joe Friday. That's his name. As his teammate Charlie comes into the pits now for his second pit stop.
That was Ricardo.
It's Rich, isn't it? But it's just Rick, so it. Oh, cheers, mate. Bro, I just stole the screen for a minute. Why'd you have to do that? So we will keep on to this because maybe Joe might be able to shape up a move and get. Oh, he's muted the audio. You beauty.
Ooh.
Thank
Play
you.
into the pit.
Oh,
Sticky.
Sticky has retired.
Oh, he's given up. He's done a move.
Yeah, he's been. He's done a U. Why
My
are you
wife
here?
contacted me.
What was it? Sorry, your Wi-Fi.
My Wi-Fi. Yeah, my parents decided
To be
to
fair, you
reset
did.
the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you did disconnect. So
And Enthusiast
Well,
turned in on me in the first corner.
you
But
just
yeah.
fully turned in on me.
Well, I accidentally broke a bit late. There was a gap, and I was like, oh,
So it was your
that's
fault.
actually saved me. No.
Ahead,
This-
something huge is
Oh.
going on. What? Are they lapping someone? Or yeah, they were. Okay, they were lapping the retired car. Sorry.
I misjudged my brake, but I managed to recover it, got it round the corner, and Enthusiast just carried on. So obviously he's had like a snap of oversteer or something, and gave me a little push. And then my
There's
Wi-Fi just went
Alpine.
bang.
Have you seen where Stiggy stopped? He
Where's
was
he
in the middle of
stopped?
the track. His AI like fully just there.
Perfect place to stop.
So stupid. Enthusiast feels like he's been in the pits for like 10 years, but he comes out in P10 as Argea has pit as well. So ahead of Charlie Richards. We'll go back to that. I'm pretty sure I just flicked off of this fight, and there's been an overtake.
Where's
Classic.
Ren's friend gone? He was enjoying that fight, not
Yeah, you
against
yeah.
Enthusiast. Oh, he's down into 10th. He was enjoying that fight whilst also screaming at him.
was actually
Quite fun.
really enjoying that fight. Yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
Oh, Bradders has come in for his second stop. We've got 9 laps left. Honestly, think that they may as well just firm it at that point and just hold on to the hard tyres for the rest of the race.
Yeah.
Which I think a lot of people will be doing. So,
I hope no one made my mistake as well.
what, DNFing?
No. I went into the call with Rio. I said, Rio, what's the best ones to go for? And he goes, put on hards. No, go for a hard strategy. So I go, yep, and put softer on.
Oh,
I flipped the wrong way with 2 seconds to go.
yeah. Really hope no one else has done that. Into the
Yeah.
pits as well goes Renz.
Ooh.
Luckily
He's
he's
going to join
reserved, so
me. Sorry.
okay. There are no fights.
Oh, that's boring. Oh, Striker.
Oh well, there's going to be a
Striker's
fight. Renz versus Enthusiast. Come on. Wait, no. What's the gap? There you go. He's within DRS at the moment. No, he's not. So they're just going to kind of teeter on the edge, or
He's going
I
to
don't
get the
like
idea. These graphics are bugging me out.
really.
Yeah, I've never used any of this. I'm just used
Neither
to being
have
on the
I.
other side.
Neither have I, mate.
Okay. You've got 2 races on me.
That's true. To be fair, I mean that first race I don't think counted because I used just my own PC and it was just awful.
I'm lagging.
With the rest, Cai Harris is coming to the pits as well.
Oh no,
okay.
the Welshman.
Yeah, a couple. Joe. Oh, sorry, I just completely forgot to press hashtag. Joe. Friday as well coming in. Same with Liam. So a lot of people going for the 2-stop. I feel like these top guys might stick it out.
Wait, Liam didn't
Honestly.
retire. Oh, that was
Liam's
Riley. That was
still
Riley.
going.
That was Riley.
Yeah.
The same
Riley
person.
got he was at P10 and then Bradders is so close to strike. He may as well push him through the corner. Yeah, he's passed him before the DRS. I mean, that was so sealed. And he's got 15.9 seconds to catch Slava now.
That's a long way.
Yeah, that is a big gap to catch. But if they do pit, he'll come out miles ahead of him. So, you know, that's the thing. It's trying to
One of those.
gauge. Oh, so was it Slava? No, Slava. What am I on about? Joe, shaping up a move on Elias, and he goes down the inside with DRS. Easy enough move. Elias hasn't really. Yep, cool. We're looking at his race story, which was 10th to 6th. Haven't pressed that button once, by the way, so fair enough. I think it's S, isn't it? Yeah, cool. So yeah, I just got rid of it as soon as he put it up. So, yeah, fair enough. Sorry, there are so many buttons I don't know, alright, Mons? Mons is bullying me at this point.
Oh.
Yeah, 5-second gap. I prefer this one, actually. So, yep.
Are you bullying you with the graphics?
Yeah. Striker has hit as well, which is against my strategy, but whatever. He was running in P4, so he had a chance to maybe finish. He probably would finish where he was, to be fair. And he's dropped a position from that as well, so probably not really worth hitting. As we're on with Enthusiast and Liam. I know that there's is it that and then that? I can't remember how to do the one above. I don't think you can anymore. Oh, you
Probably
can't.
a quick one that above. Oh, there you go.
Renz gets a 3-second penalty.
That's what you get for laughing at me, but okay.
Oh, okay. Oh dear.
Literally no battles other than this.
Enthusiast is too far behind Liam. That this is the battle of the lovers. They are little bum buddies together. So I'm not surprised that you can't separate them on track here. I wouldn't be surprised if they finish, side by side, hand in hand, coming across the line together, having a great bit of fun. I'm sure.
Like me and the engine sprint.
Oh, I just press C.
What does C do?
Yeah, Striker is the camera angle.
Ah.
Striker all over the back of Elias. And actually, not over the back. He's side by side for a little bit. Maybe with DRS down into turn 1, he can make the move. And maybe even before turn 1, doesn't even need to outbrake Elias there. And he goes up into P6. What a little move for the Haas driver. Sorry, what?
Overperforming in that Haas.
Yeah, it really has. This race especially. I think it's ever since that Div 1 race as well. last week in Japan, where he got P10 after a chaotic race. So, stepping up into Div 1 and then coming here and getting P6 at the moment, but can still change with, Elias has been pretty good today, so you can't really...
I don't know how he did last week, but week 1 I know he did well as well.
Who, Striker?
Yeah.
He struggled, but
last week,
both classes did, so...
Yeah. Depends on the track, really, for some of the cars.
I love how Monza's just taken over, like, half the graphics as well. Like, he's just doing most of it.
Just let him. If he's enjoying himself.
There's literally one fight, and it's this. Are we gonna... Wait. Yeah, I was gonna put that. I was gonna press S. I was gonna press the race story for Froome. He beat me to it. As, yeah, both these top two. First to first, second to second. Bradder's probably had the best one of them all. Starting wherever he started, starting P12 and going up to P3, that is a great performance. I think it was that first pit stop phase, he gained so many positions on everyone else. It was a really quality stint, and he's gained about 5 seconds over the last couple laps. So I think the front two are going to be doing the one stop. So we will see how much it does. Okay.
Brothers is definitely too far away to catch him now, though.
I don't know. 9.8 seconds, and he's gained 5 seconds over the last couple laps.
It'll be close because he's probably pushing them, and the tyres will probably be dying soon.
Yeah.
But they are on dead hard.
What's better, do you reckon? Dead hards or dead mediums? What has he just pressed?
Probably the hards, because the mediums start to slide so much.
Yeah, I don't know. Last lap he gained 2 seconds. It all depends on this lap, really, because I feel like the gap hasn't gone down as much this lap. Maybe 7 tenths to a second. Okay, this guy just hasn't given me half the buttons. He's just gatekeeping.
Taking control.
Renz is probably the only real fight that's actually going on right now, and it's always Renz and Enthusiast. I said it was Liam and Enthusiast. Actually, maybe it's just Renz and Enthusiast at this point. As Renz maybe shaping up a little dummy move from the outside to the inside. A little bit of contact there, not a little bit, quite a lot of contact there down the inside.
In a bit early, it looks.
Yeah, and I think Enthusiast might react. I don't think he's going to react. As they're side by side coming into turn 1, and Enthusiast does back out of the move and gives Renz that P9 position.
It's a great battle.
Yeah, it's been going on for quite a while as well. It seems to be on off.
3 seconds for Elias.
Yeah. You say Elias?
Is it Elias? Elias?
I think it's Elias. I'm not sure.
Elias, I don't know.
Elias. That kind of makes more sense to me.
I just read it how it's spelled in lowercase.
Read things how they're spelled. As Liam here, yeah, that's what I thought. Just watching that kind of fight, it's just. Oh, sorry, I took control over Monty's screen for a couple seconds, and messed it all up. Oh, there's a puncture. Who even is that? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Elias! Oh. A puncture on the hards. If I was Slava and Froome, I would be scared a bit here, as we're going to look at Froome's tyres here. Of course we're not going to look at Froome's tyres. We're going to look at Slava's tyres here. 57% on that rear right, 50% on the front right, which seems to be the one that we've seen 2 punctures on now. So maybe...
It's 85% for a puncture, I believe. You have to get.
Oh, okay. So they've got time in it. That's maybe just a weird puncture there for Elias. I didn't think his tyres were that old either.
Might have caught some debris or something.
Possibly. That seems to be the best thing. It is. It's 12 lap old. They're 1 lap younger than Froome's and Slava's, so they should be okay. Yeah, that's weird. Froome, nice. Enthusiast.
The people behind won't complain.
Huh?
The people behind won't complain at all.
Yeah, no, not at all. They'll pray for it. They'll hate watch As a little mistake there is that from I don't know who it was in the end. Oh, that's still Elias on the puncture. Sorry, I honestly thought he'd come in already. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a retirement here.
Yeah. Could have gone for Sauce to get the fastest lap. But,
well, there's no point for it anymore, is there?
true. Oh, is there not in this league now?
There's not in F1 as well.
True. Some leagues still do them.
Yeah. It's a nice thing, isn't it? Like, to keep.
Yeah. Because, like, it's fun taking it off other people.
Yeah. I don't. He would have taken it off Froome, who is just... Yeah. Come on.
That would have helped other constructors.
Yeah. As enthusiast looking for a little move down Rennes, but decided against it.
Good old battle.
Yeah, I mean, they're not really scrapping, but you know they have scrapped in the past. I'm hoping for a couple more of those. We have 3 laps remaining here. This is currently the only fight. The gap between Bradders and Slava, though, is at 5.6 seconds. So it is getting closer and closer. 1.5 seconds between them. Faster last lap. So if he continues that form, he should catch him just about. It'll be very close. Like, bang on. But I don't think he can continue 1.5 seconds faster, if you know what I mean.
No, his tyres have definitely got to be dying now.
Yeah, I think both of them will be struggling. So it's kind of a case of just try and finish. As we've got 2 laps remaining now. That's Bradders. Still, go on.
No, I forgot what I was going to say.
I do that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, as these two, yeah, you can kind of tell the straight line speed of Rennes maybe last lap. I guess he had DRS, so...
Yeah, the Ferrari's got really good straight line speed as well, don't forget.
Yeah.
I know he's running 22 front wings, 18 rear.
Yeah, I see, yeah, he's just been a menace.
He's got he's got higher front wings.
Yeah, I think he had a setup from somebody. I asked him if he wanted one.
2
seconds faster like that.
He's got it from affiliation. There you go. I can get it. He's got it from Virtual Setup Engineer. Use code RFC 5% off. Yes, come on. Sorry, I found a way to promote.
Sorry, I've just heard an ad. This is crazy.
That's what you're supposed to do with affiliations.
Just advertise as much as you can. You get in a stream, you're like, first chance you get, you're like, guys, use this code.
Well, it's for the league, and it's funny.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah. It's Froome now, heading on to the final lap, and, well, what a day he's had. Yeah, messed up the start of the sprint, went down to P2, had to fight a Racing Bulls for a little bit, and then just disappeared. And then had an awful start in this race as well, and dropped down to P5, was causing absolute carnage, maybe some penalties for him from that first lap, but I don't think he's going to get 10 seconds worth of pens. He has been truly dominant today. And I think that Slava is probably going to come home in his second place, to be honest. I'm jinxing it for Piggy. Yeah, 4.6 seconds between them. Brad has tried. He did try to catch up. But I think, you know, both their tyres are about as worn as each other's at this point. Wow, they've been quite evenly matched as well, Froome and Slava, over the last, well, at least last lap. But Froome now coming round the final sector, fastest lap, both poles, and heading for both race wins as well. That is a great little knockout performance for him. And McLaren, of course, coming home with another win to add to their campaign as Froome comes across the line and wins here in Miami. That he does the double with the sprint race and the main race. My voice is going to die. Slava there with a great race coming home in P2 after jumping in from Aston Martin, and Bradders coming home in P3. A couple pens for them too, but they won't move down. Cai Harris having a bit of a boring race. I don't think I mentioned him once really. He had a couple fights. Comes home in P4. And the next two drivers, Joe Friday, great performance from him in the Aston to come home in P5, and Striker Boy in P6. That's a good result. Yeah, this guy here, I don't know who this is to be honest. Yeah.
That's Liam.
And then Ren's there, coming home in P8. Is he going to keep it with a couple penalties? Is he going to stay ahead of Enthusiast? No, he's not. Enthusiast finishes P8 and sticks with Liam in P7, of course. Yeah, and I believe that's Charlie is going to round off the top 10 with Argea coming around the final corner to end the race and finish P11. Still went up 5 places, but when they're all DNFs, there's not much you can do. He comes across the line, and there we are. So,
At least he finished.
yeah, that's true.
I didn't.
Imagine not.
Yeah, imagine. Must be rubbish. Especially in the Ferrari.
It's fine. We have the Ferrari curse. It is a real thing.
Yeah. We're just trying to be like real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like we got a 1-2 or anything in Japan, but
No, we don't talk about that.
it's just another division.
They get one lucky
Wow.
race, don't they? They get one lucky race.
One lucky race. One lucky race.
Yeah.
Oh well.
If there was one more lap in that, I think Rens would have got away from Enthusiast. He drops him by 1.9 seconds in a lap.
Yeah, he was pushing. Enthusiast maybe struggling by the end there. Driver of the day goes to Bradders. I mean, that was a unreal performance, to be fair, from him. So no one got most overtakes, so that's quite strange. Striker Boy there getting cleanest driver, fair play to him. And of course, Froome dominating the thing. Nice. This is Mons trying to make Mons try not to get scared. Just being cautious. Fair play. Yep, he's gonna look through the. Yep, we're just gonna sit here and watch.
Enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, that was a pretty decent race, I guess. Kind of got boring by like halfway through. I'm not doing interviews because I just refuse to. But yeah, I guess that's it. Like and subscribe, guys. Comment down below your favourite moment of the race. Mine was definitely the start or the end, both of which were pretty good. I'd like to thank James for stepping in. Sorry, I was just crediting you for a minute there.
Oh,
he removed the interviews. What was that?
I said my bad.
Yeah, we'd like to credit to James for stepping in for a couple minutes there and just I don't know, being here. Thanks to Mons for sitting in the background and tinkering with his own things, to be fair.
Being a tech guy.
That. Yeah, the tech guy. Call him that. Oh.
Tech guy. That should be his new name.
Yeah, we've just got the nerds. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're done. So, join us next week when we are racing somewhere where I actually don't remember.
I get it.
Yeah.
I don't
know.
Spain. I'm betting Spain.
It's probably Spain.
Canada.
Austria.
It's Canada.
Oh, well, we'll see you at Canada, guys.
Don't hit
Take care, everyone, and have a good week. We'll see you tomorrow with the worst commentator, the tech guy, commentating. What was the voice thing you said about?
Huh?
You called what'd you call Mons with the voice?
The tech guy.
No, it wasn't the tech guy.
Majestic voice Mons.
Yeah. Majestic Mons, just MM.
That beautiful Welsh accent.
What Welsh accent? Anyway,
Shush.
we'll see you tomorrow. Oh, he's returned.
Speak Mons for us.
Hello.
Speak for us, Mons.
Yes!
Majestic.
Are we done with the stream now?
But no, the stream's still going. Come on.
Oh, sorry.